If you've been looking for an affordable home in Roseville's Cirby Ranch neighborhood, you're not going to want to miss this one. Today we're touring a single family home in Roseville's Cirby Ranch neighborhood that's currently listed under $550,000. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home that's just under 1,500 square feet. Today I'm going to walk you through some of the things that I like about the home, some things that I would change, and getting right into it, you're going to see that it's got a good curb appeal to it. It's got a good amount of grass here, which you could either leave or swap out for a low maintenance, drought resistant style, which the city of Roseville does offer a rebate for. When we walk into the front door area, one thing I like is that it has an open feel to it. So might not necessarily be space for you to put chairs or tables, but creates an open space that your guests will feel right away. As we walk up to the front door, you're going to see that it's got the classic screen door, which is going to give you the nice ability to open that door, leave this closed, and let the natural breeze come through. As we walk in through the front door, you're going to have your entryway, which leads you to the left. It's going to be your dining room and kitchen. Straight ahead, you're going to have your living room, and then off to my right is the hallways, which leads to the bedrooms. So getting started, you're going to have the closet where you're able to put all of your guest items or your coats. And then from here, we're going to make our way into the dining area. The dining area is decent sized. One thing that I find that is unique and cool about this dining area is this insert. I like the glass cabinets at top, and then space for you to be able to store possibly coffee items, fruits, or coffee. And one thing you guys may notice about this kitchen is that this is original. So it has your typical 70s look to it. But as we walk through the home, I want you to notice that it is original, but it is very meticulously taken care of for and absolutely move-in ready. So there's nothing really that you need to do in this home necessarily right away unless you want to upgrade it. It's got good cabinet space alongside plenty of depth for you to be able to store your items. It's got a nice large window right outside the sink, so when you're washing dishes, you got a really good view into the side backyard, your dishwasher setup, and then your electric stove. From here, we're going to make our way into the living room area. And one thing I want you guys to notice is that it might be hard to tell on the camera itself, but this living room has a high vaulted ceiling. So just guessing, this is about 12-foot high vaulted ceilings and just creates a very open, wide feel to the entire living room. So it's going to be something that you don't find often, but when you come across it, it just creates such an opening feeling that's kind of hard to describe. Making our way into the first guest bedroom, you're going to notice that each room has been upgraded with new carpets. This room has a nice large window, which looks right outside into the front yard, and has got a nice closet ready for you to go. The second guest bedroom is just short distance down the way, but is going to be the smaller of the 2 bedrooms. So this could possibly be a great area for you to have a home office, home gym, or possibly a baby room or kids room too. Here, you're going to have your guest bathroom. As the kitchen, this is going to be original. One thing I want you guys to focus on is that although this might not be the most upgraded or new style, this has got a functional, clean feel to it. So there's no upgrades you're going to have to do right away to be able to use this. So if you're not looking to pay for someone else's upgrades and premiums, then this is the exact type of property that you're going to want to be looking at. Right outside the bathroom, you're going to have a large linen closet, which will give you plenty of space to be able to store any items that you'd like in here. From here, we're going to make our way into the primary bedroom. And as soon as you walk into the primary bedroom, you have your bathroom vanity. So the bathroom vanity here is a 1 sink setup, which leads into the bathroom here, which is covered by this sliding door here. So you have your toilet and walk-in shower. So again, it's original look for sure, but what it offers you is a very clean setup. So there's nothing here that you need to do unless you really want to upgrade it. And that again is the opportunity for you to be able to add in sweat equity or leave it as is, because this is a really good looking home. One upgraded feature that I like about this room here is it has 2 closets. So it doesn't necessarily have a walk-in closet, but gives you 2 closets, so you can definitely have a lot of space for you to be able to put your clothes in and not be able to fight over all the space, because we all know that we're all fighting over for space, for closet space. So here you're going to have your second closet, very large closet. Gives you plenty of space to store your clothes. And then as every other bedroom, you're going to have upgraded carpets and a large window leading out into the backyard. One thing I want you guys to notice here is that this backyard, and specifically this part of the house, has mature trees surrounding the entire backyard. So some people, especially with newer construction homes, you have your neighbors sitting right on top of you, oftentimes looking right down into your backyard or your window. The last thing you want to do, not this case. You have complete privacy all around. Really, really nice to have. And we're going to go ahead and make our way into the backyard. One thing I always look for in a backyard is mature trees, because those mature trees are going to give you the shady feel, which just takes time for you to be able to get. Here in the backyard, right away, I want you guys to take a look at this covered patio. What a nice feature to be able to have. Here in Roseville, you're going to be trying to stay cool in the summers. If you don't want to do that with the AC, but want to be able to enjoy a nice breeze, you have a perfect patio set up. That could be a great area for a barbecue, a couple chairs and a table, and be able to kick off the summer right. As I mentioned, you have a really large backyard. So not only do you have a deep backyard with depth, but then you also have a large amount of space on either side of the home. I'm going to show you guys the left side of the home from the backyard. Here, you're going to have, I would say, the side of the house where I would put storage, sheds. I'd put possibly a dog run, any items that I don't necessarily want people to be able to see or have access to on this side of the home. And as I mentioned in the bedroom, you see here that a majority of the backyard here is covered in shade. So really nice feature to be able to have that doesn't allow for you, or rather it doesn't have you needing to do anything. You just move in and it's ready to go. So as I mentioned here, you could kind of see that this has a little bit more of a better feel and look to it. And from that kitchen window, you could beautifully see into the grass and rose bushes here, which gives you a good feel. And at the same time, the backyard still has a open canvas for you to be able to throw a pool back here, put a kids play structure here. A lot of opportunities for you to be able to make this own and make this backyard even better than it already is. I'm going to show you guys the garage now. So one feature I always appreciate in homes is access to the garage from the backyard, because when you're working in the backyard, you want easy access to that. Here as you walk into the garage, you're going to notice a 2-car garage. Doesn't have any shelves currently set up right now, but it's got a newer water heater set up, and then this is where your washer dryer would be going here. You do have a little bit of storage up top for you to be able to put a couple items up here, and that would be it for storage. So that's today's home tour in Roseville's Cirby Ranch neighborhood. If you're looking for a home in a great location, large backyard, and the opportunity for you to upgrade over time, this might be worth looking into. If you'd like a private tour, have questions about this home, or looking to buy or sell in Roseville, I'd love for the opportunity to help you. My contact information is in the description below. And if you like property tours or want updates on the Roseville real estate market, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one.